Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany for those of you who are new, so welcome. Today I wanted to do my Sephora VIB sale wish list / recommendations for you guys. I'm going to kind of run down my list. I actually went through and wrote everything down, and I did take some screenshots on my phone so I can insert pictures up here in the corner of the products I'm talking about and with the price on the screen. So at the end I'll give you guys my wish list total, because clearly it's insane and I probably am not gonna pick up everything, let's just be honest, that I have on my wish list, but there are things that I am for sure going to go pick up because I have been waiting for them forever. And sorry I keep touching my hair, I just can't decide how I want to wear it right now. But without further ado, I'm just gonna kind of start with products that I think you should pick up and what I recommend, just kind of a general blanket recommendation for you guys. So I really recommend that you guys, one, get your skincare and perfume favorites or a perfume that you really wanted to try out. Perfume and skincare can be really expensive, believe me, I know. That's Chris. I have skincare that isn't sold at Sephora, so I had to go ahead and purchase it elsewhere, and it was like $80, and I really wish I could have taken advantage of the 20% off, but it just wasn't in the cards for me. So hopefully it is for you. But I also recommend that you pick up products that you know you are going to go through that are a little bit pricier, or maybe there's like little extra things that maybe you've wanted to try, or a different color. Especially like with the Marc Jacobs eyeliners, which I have a couple on my list as well. They can be a little pricey, honestly, for eyeliners. They're worth it, believe me. I think they're worth it, but it can add up really fast, and any extra little savings that you can get if you're financially able, I think it's worth it to go ahead and have backups of products. It's especially what I like to do during the sales, either at Sephora or Ulta, or just wherever I can find a good deal. Also, lastly, I recommend just getting a couple things that you have been eyeballing and had your eye on for a long time, but it's like way too expensive. Like anything basically like luxury, like Tom Ford, Pat McGrath, anything like that, I highly recommend. So that's just kind of my little blanket recommendation, general guide for you guys. And now I'm going to go ahead and get into the products that I have on my wish list. So, like I said, like I said before, I think it's important to get a perfume, especially if like you have been eyeballing one. If you don't have any that you need and you just got some, I mean, don't get one just to get one. But one that I have been eyeballing, and I actually had a sample of it and I fell in love, and I know I want to wear it on my wedding day. It is called the Chanel Eau Tendre, I don't know, but I'm going to put it on the screen up here so you guys can see it. They have 3 different sizes. They have like a $60 one, an $80 one, and then the Big Mama, which is like $120. I'm probably going to buy the $80 bottle because I think it's like 1.7 fluid ounces, which it'll be on the screen up here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But that's probably the one I'm picking up. It is one item on the sale that I know I have to get. I already told my fiance about it, and he understands. I was even going to get him a cologne. He really wants the Sauvage. I'm pretty sure it's Sauvage. I doubt they'd call it Savage, but he really wants that one. It has like Johnny Depp in the commercials, but it smells so good, and we always smell it whenever we go to Ulta. But he told me not to pick it up, but I'm probably going to anyways for him. But I didn't include it in this haul, but I just wanted to bring that up. So we each kind of have one that we're interested in. Next, I have 2 Marc Jacobs gel liners I want to pick up. One is one that I use constantly, and it's in the shade Earthquake. It's just like a really pretty brown. It's what I'm wearing today. I haven't really been wearing any black liner lately. I've just been kind of loving the brown, especially with my brown eyes. I don't know why. I'm just, for my everyday makeup, now that I'm like working full time, I haven't been as crazy with my makeup because I don't know how they feel about it yet, since we have a bunch of like training managers in the store. So I haven't really like busted out anything crazy yet. Another color that I'm really interested in is called Fine Wine. It's just like a really pretty burgundy, kind of like my vest that I'm wearing. And I do a lot of warm, like burgundy, just, you know, like those kind of fall tones, like makeup in the fall. and I really wanted this color. I've had my eye on it for a long time, and I thought it'd be really pretty on my eyes, but $25 for a liner is kind of crazy, but these do last a long time. I've had my other Earthquake shade. It's not like out, but I know I'm going to run out at some point, and I figured it's a good idea to stock up instead of having to pay full price. Next up, I have a skincare item I'm going to get. It's not like one that is like my must-have, like a serum or toner, you know, things like that. I might get an exfoliate actually now that I think about it, but I don't know yet. I've been getting by without it, but I really can notice a difference when I have it. But another thing that just popped into my head is I do need to pick up a Purity, like, big jug of the, like, yellowy Purity cleanser. I love that stuff. I use it every time in the shower that I wash my hair, so it's like 2 to 3 times a week I use that. It's kind of how I go off and like keep track of like the products that I use. It just kind of helps me out, and my skin loves it, but I'm about out. So I need to pick that up. I didn't include it when I wrote everything down, but it kind of just popped in my head, so I wanted to mention that. And then next, the item I was going to talk about before I went off on a tangent is the Origins Hello Calm Relaxing Hydrating Face Mask with Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. It's $28. I really love face masks, but I'm more of like a girl that doesn't love sheet masks as much as like just putting one on. I like how sheet masks are convenient, but I really like just putting a mask on and then washing it off. I don't know why, it's relaxing, and I'm one of those girls that really likes it. Next, I have 2 eyeshadow palettes. They are both from Huda Beauty. It's part of the Obsessions like collection, the Precious Stones or whatever. As you guys know, hopefully, I mean, if you've been watching my channel, I am really into green and purple eyeshadow. It's my favorite to wear. It just looks so good on everyone, and I just feel like it makes my eyes pop. So I really want to pick up the Emerald palette, the green tone, and then the purple Amethyst palette. I guess the Amethyst kind of looks a little bit more pink in some ways, but still, I really, really want these 2. These are 2 for sure that I'm going to pick up from this sale. Next, I have, like, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up or not, but it's on my wish list. It's like, if I could, and I had, like, all the money in the world, I would pick up the Beauty Blender Sweet Indulgence set. It's only $65, so it kind of saves you money. You get, like, some 4 cleansers, 4 beauty blenders, which I know they say, like, a beauty blender should last you 3 months. But in my personal experience, my beauty blenders would always rip even if I use their cleansers, and I'm, like, super gentle, and they always rip. I usually use my Real Techniques sponges, but I do have, like, a beauty blender that I will every once in a while use. But I probably won't pick this up. I'll probably just stick with my Real Techniques sponges, and then maybe go pick up the pack of 12 that they'll come out with around Christmas time for that. So that's probably what's going to happen. Next, I have another product from Huda Beauty, which is kind of surprising, to be honest. It is the Overachiever High Coverage Concealer. I've seen such great things about this concealer, but it's so expensive. It's $30, and it kind of worries me because I don't know how drying it is, and I have really dry skin, and my under eyes can get really dry and, like, crepey. And I have fine lines, which I don't care, like, if they show. I'm pretty sure they are right now. It's just what it is, but I want it to be like everything I've ever wanted for $30, but I've seen really good reviews, so I really, really want to pick it up and try it out. Next up on my list, I have 2 high-end lipsticks that I know I don't need, but I really want. Both from Tom Ford. One is in the shade Paper Doll, and then the other is in the shade Bad Lieutenant. They're both like a nude pink. One I think is a little bit more mauve-y, and I really love nude pinky mauve lipsticks. Like, they're my favorite to wear. It's what I constantly wear. I would be wearing one right now, but I know I'm about to go eat lunch, so I didn't see the point in putting one on just to take it off so I don't get it all over my chin since I'm going to go pick up my wedding dress. But anyways, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to pick these up. I really want to. I at least want to get one. I have a couple Tom Ford like lipsticks. Most are like the boys or girls, so they're smaller, but one broke and it was my absolute favorite color. And I don't know. I don't want to pick it up again because I'm scared it's going to break. I'm about to just scrape what I have and like into a little cube and then just like use a lip brush and everything. But it's such a perfect color. But yeah, I have those. And then I also want to pick up some translucent powders. So as you guys might know, I have been using and loving the Lawless Seal the Deal setting powder. I have mine in just translucent and I really love it. But okay, so since I'm getting married, I really want to wear that powder, but I've cried before when I used that for my face for the day and it left like huge streaks. So I'm going to have to pick up the Laura Mercier translucent powder as well, which is fine to use for that day, just because I know like I've cried with it and it didn't leave any streaks. And I'd ask Chris, like, is my makeup still okay? And he's like, it's still flawless. I didn't have any streaks. It still looked perfect. So I am going to have to use it on my wedding day, which kind of sucks because I know it's a little bit drying on my skin. The Lawless just makes my face feel like amazing. Like right now I'm wearing it and I love it. But I also want to pick up the shade, it's like light peachy pink translucent, but it's like a brightening version of her current powder. So I do really want to pick that one up as well. I really love her powders and her products. So can't wait to see what else she comes out with. But I'm definitely going to be picking up those two powders. And then next up, I really want the Fenty Diamond Balm and How Many Carats. It's like that really pretty, it's like a silvery white, I don't know, but it's like a really pretty highlight. I've been eyeballing it since it came out, but it's $38 and I really didn't want to spend more money on more highlights that I probably don't need, but I really want it, so I'm sure I'm going to pick it up at this sale. And then I also need to stock up on primer because I'm about out of this primer. It is the Tarte Quench Hydrating Primer. It's only $32. I really like it. It says it smells like coconuts, which it kind of does, but like, I don't know, it just feels really cooling and hydrating, like a moisturizer, which I really enjoy, especially on my dry skin. But it almost like dries to like a matte, but like underneath your skin feels really moisturized. I don't know if I sound crazy right now, but that's how it feels when I use it. But I really do need to pick up another one of these, so this is something I'm definitely going to get. And then I also need to get a Tarte Creaseless Under Eye Concealer. This is like my go-to. It's what I'm wearing today under my eyes. I love this concealer way more than Shape Tape. I think Tarte makes some like great concealers anyways, but I can use Shape Tape if it's like summer and I'm a little bit more oily. And by a little bit more, I mean like I have like a slight more normal skin. But now that it's cooling down outside, my skin is really dry. And I really like to use the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. So I'm going to pick one of those up. And then this is like my splurge item that like if I can get it, or if I like maybe weed out some of the other things, then I really want to pick this up. It is the Pat McGrath Mothership 5 palette. It's the one that has like the pretty red and like a green and then like the neutrals. It's going to be up on the screen over here, but I haven't ever tried anything from Pat McGrath before. It's not the price, I mean it is the price, but I've also paid crazy amounts for like Natasha Denona. I have a bunch of Natasha Denona things. Like I have some Tom Ford stuff. Like I paid all that money for like the big bronzer. It's just one of those things. I was like, I couldn't bring myself to buy it, but I know I really want this palette. So of all of her like Mothership palettes, this is probably the one I'm finally going to pick up. Hopefully, cross my fingers, hopefully it works out and I can do it. But yeah, so you guys will know if I do because I will be doing a video with it. But I'll probably do a haul video of what I do pick up from the sale in case anything changes between today, as I'm filming this, the 23rd, and when it launches for me, since I'm a Rouge. I don't know if it only launches for Rouge. Yeah. So I have like the card in front of me. But for Rouges, you have early access the 26th through Monday the 29th, so over the weekend. And then everyone, I believe, is the 2nd and 5th of November, or 2nd through the 5th of November. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up some items, but we will see. So that is it for everything on my Sephora wish list and what I recommend for you guys to pick up. Like I said, it's just my general rule of thumb, so yeah. But minus the, what am I forgetting? There's something I talked about. Oh, minus Chris's cologne that he probably wants. And I think there was something else. my everything that I actually wrote down and like I remembered before. So like basically anything I didn't just like randomly bring up. I know it's gonna be, it says $570 when I added it up, or close to it. It's like $569.60, but, or after the discount, but then obviously taxes and everything else, which is still crazy to me. It's like a whole week's worth of work for me. So I don't know. We'll see what I end up picking up. Let me know what you guys are going to pick up down below in the comment section. And let me know if there's anything you guys think I should pick up and give a chance that I didn't mention in this video. And be sure and subscribe to my channel before you guys leave, and follow me on all my socials. I have a blog now, which I link down below. I haven't posted in like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm sorry, I've been really busy, but I do want to get back to going at least once a week on my blog. I do post on Instagram every day, or at least 6 days a week, and I do try to post on my Snapchat as well. So be sure and follow me on those as well. I will have all of my like usernames and everything linked down below, so be sure and check that out. And thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!